everybody, this is Adrienne again from Adrienne Berry Designs, and today I thought I would talk about what do you put in your journal. So last week I did a video about adhesives and glues and different types to use to put things down in your journal, but what exactly do you put down in your journal? I hear a lot of comments and rumbles on social media from people who, they'll just say, I just don't know where to start. I don't know how to start, I don't know how to do collage. It's probably one of the easiest forms of art that you can do. You just find some papers, scraps, magazines, and just get some images that you want to use. So I have gathered from my stash some magazines, some books, some junk mail, even some things from the kitchen. And I thought I would kind of give you a little jumping off point to help you feel comfortable putting things down in your collage. So I'm just working in my art journal right now. This is the one I've been working on this year. It's pretty big. So I thought I'm just going to go random here. I have no plan. I have no thought about what I want to do. So I've got my scissors. I'm going to use my Oohoo stick, and we're just going to go for it. So I have a piece of mail here that I just dug out of my husband's recycling bin. I have this from the kitchen. I had made some protein balls that had these chocolate chips in it. So I thought this was good. Enjoy life. So I'm going to use that. I've got this old National Geographic magazine, and I was thumbing through it earlier. And of course, National Geographic has amazing images. And I saw something, it was actually just, I think it's an ad. I don't think it's even like one of the images from, that'd be neat, that elephant there. It's not like one of the actual images from the article. Here it is. I wanted to use that. So I'm just going to rip that out. This could be used for something, just you can cut out words, from magazines. So that's the thing. I'm kind of trying to be quick because I realize when I do like a tutorial, it's an hour long and I feel bad for going so long. Some other things are like craft books. Again, Collage Soup. That's one of the books that I like to use, their books. Daphne's Diary is another good one. You can get this at Barnes & Noble. This is printed. This is from the UK. Some things I just learned about as Grabby. They send out like kits, boxes, and this book was in the one that I got. So there's papers in here, like scrapbook papers, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. And another one is called Paper. I just learned about this one at too. Again, I think this is a UK thing, and they come out with different themes. This is oceans. And again, it just comes with all kinds of papers, little cards, there's stickers, so things like that. Or, you can just use scrapbook paper from like a craft store or whatever. So I thought I'd try to pull something from these. I'm not going to use these today. I just want to show you. And then I have a whole bin of scraps here that I collect. So I have, these are from Tim Holtz. They're his tissue papers. I have some tissue paper here from Brighton. This is the jewelry store. Old sewing patterns. This is a wallpaper sample. So I'll use a little bit of that. Old pieces from book pages. So I'm grabbing things that I think we'll use in this. you know, old doilies. Not old, these are new. They're paper doilies. I think I got these off Amazon, but you can get them in any craft store too. So let's see what else I have here. Oh, these are one of my favorite things to use. They come from the mail. When you get the mail and you have to return a bill, you know, they always have neat patterns on the inside. Old book page. This might be from Collage Soup. Let's see, you got that butterfly. Book pages. Let's see what else we have in here. So much stuff. Oh, so here I make my own papers. This is like Japanese rice paper, and then I stamp on there. So that's my own paper. Let's see what else we've got. You know, I've got like from old books. You know, these are just pages ripped out of old books. You know, you never know what you'll find in there. So that's what we're gonna do. So I like this. I like this. So I'm gonna cut that out. And then this was some junk mail my husband got about something about mortgage. But I thought this is cool. It says when it's time to make a move. So I'm going to take that out. So this is just from junk mail. And I mean, who doesn't have junk mail? We all have junk mail. Oh, I was about to cut the wrong side. So that's a good quote to have. I mean, that looks, see, look at that. When it's time to make a move, enjoy life. See, that just happened. I didn't even plan that. I mean, just collect stuff. You know, collect, when you go out to eat, go through the drive-thru, save the bag. You know, Chipotle always used to have like really cool graphics on their bags. I think they still do. So that's good. I'm just going to go ahead and snip this out real quick. Somehow I want to use this. I thought it was a good bold image to use. You don't have to be like really exact, but I'm trying to get, I do want to get the whole image here. So just like always be on the lookout, you know, save when you go to the store or whatever, like save receipts, save tags off of clothes or price stickers. Like that's ephemera, you know, stuff that's only meant to be used one time. And then tossed away, and then people like us salvage it or save it. Let's see. Okay, so I like that. And then there's this Daphne's Diary, which what's really cool about this magazine, it's not only articles, but she also gives you like little kits and things that you can make out of here. I mean, there's also, I mean, you can just rip the image out of the page, out of the book, I mean. She's got recipes in here, people who write in. She features artists in here. all kinds of cool projects, stories. And that's a neat image. You could just use that right there. I'll stick my finger there. I must have ripped something out here. That's a little garland. Coloring pages are in here. I mean, it's really a neat book. You can subscribe to it too. I don't subscribe to it. I just buy it. Once again, if I happen to be in Barnes & Noble and see it, and I flip through it and I like it, I will buy it. See, here's a paper right here. And then this, see, it's something in here. Looks like images that you could use in something. She writes letters. Again, some recipes here. And then, like, here's some papers. These are pretty. I think I might... let's see it. Oh, that's neat. I think I'm going to rip these out and just see. Let's see what we come up with. So I'll take that out of there. Did I just lose my word? This happens. You know, sometimes it's like you make you can make a contrast. You have this pretty gentle, and then you have a bold, you know. Let's see what else. Let's see if there's something in this Collage Soup book. Again, these are, if you go to collagesoup.com, there are paperback books and there are ebooks that you can download. I actually have not even looked at this book really, but let's see what we can find in here. There's always so many great images. That's pretty. If you like pink, this is the book for you. I like that. What does our word say? Let's see if this inspired me. It's time to make a move, enjoy life. Let's see if there's something that kind of goes along that. Those are pretty. Oh, look at the butterflies. I kind of like that. I love circles. Kind of liking a lot of these backgrounds here. I like that. I'm wondering if, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna use this. I'll save those for another thing. But I was thinking I might cut out some of these butterflies. I don't know, maybe I'll cut them all out. Usually I'm very, very specific when I cut out images, but I'm gonna just try to go fast for the sake of the video because, like I said, I really don't want the video to be that long. I say every week, you know, I'm just gonna do it for like 30 minutes, but then when I get creating, next thing you know, when I finished my video last week, it was an hour, a little bit over an hour. I was like, oh, I didn't want to be over an hour. And, you know, sometimes as you get going and you start cutting things, you know, the images might kind of like speak to you and tell a story, you know? That's kind of what happens to me. I just start cutting, start collecting images or papers, and then it all kind of starts just coming together. You know, you're like, oh, I could do that, and that would go good with that. Oh, I should put that with that. But you just got to start, you know. Sometimes I feel so bad for people. I want to reach out and hug them when they're like, I'm just not creative. I don't know how to do that. Just start cutting. Just start things that appeal to you. You know, like you might not like all these butterflies, but you might just like the red one. Go with red. Make a color, do a spread based on one color or something, you know, do all red images. There's just a million different things you can do with collage. You just have to overcome that fear. I think a lot of the fear is the blank page. When people see the blank page, and I talked about this, I think, in my last video. You cannot be afraid of the blank page. Just do it. And your journal it's for you, you know, it's your place, so you can do whatever you want. You don't answer to anybody in your journal. Okay. Oh, and I just got an idea. See, an idea just popped in my head. I was looking at the hands there, and look how the butterflies landed in his hands as I'm cutting them. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I will either cut out the baseball or cover the baseball with a butterfly. Or even just stick the enjoy life in his hands. Trying to hurry here. Okay, there. And so now I'm not going to throw these away. This is what I tend to do. I try to save scraps. So what I'm thinking is, let's see, this is going to go over a little bit. So let's, and it doesn't have to match, you know, these are different pinks and it's okay. You know, I think people get so, it doesn't have to match. Just as long as you put something down, just do it. And I think I'm going to maybe, I don't know, I'm cut in half. Maybe I'm going to go this way. Let's see what happens. Just do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. I'm going to save that. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue. And even as I had laid that there, I was like, you know what? Yep, I'm going to put that right there. The good thing with the glue stick is you can kind of slide the paper over. I can cut that off. And then I already thought I'm going to put this one here. I want this one to be here. So I'm going to do like a pattern here. Even with the papers, I'm just making a pattern. So let's see. My pages, my book's getting so thick. Pull this up. Oh, I think I cut a little bit too much off, but that's okay. Did I go over? I can peel it off. struggling here a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use some of this black and white. Just put this down right on here. Go over here. Let's see. Just do that, and then, oh, I have this tissue with this butterfly. Maybe I'll put that down. And then maybe I'll put some of this up here. And I'm the type that I like to fill the whole page. I don't like to have any of the book showing. That's just me. So let's see. And I go over on the edges here, and then I just go and I cut it when I'm done, after it's like all dry and everything. So then where I cut out the butterflies, I'm thinking of, I'm gonna try to get rid of the edges here. Just try to make some blocks and squares and stuff. We have these. Let's see where this butterfly was. That's a good one. Let's see. Try to save like the longest part that I can with the most, get the most out of the paper that I can. So then I'll just see, I'll just glue these down in the gaps that I have. Let's see, we've got this down here. Oh, this wasn't down all the way. Like that. Maybe a piece here. See, we're just building up. Put this one with the butterfly down here. And then, look, I have this little strip laying here. Maybe I'll make use of that. Put this one here. I think I'll put this other strip here. You know, just trying to save all the scraps, not wasting anything. That's what I like to do. I think I'll save that one, and I'll just keep utilizing the scraps that I have here. Okay, and I had a little bit up here. Let's see, put this up here maybe. Just trying to fill in all those spots. Got a little bit at the top there too. Like that. Okay. There we go. So we've got like this is like a background, or you could just be done with it and you could do some writing here if you want. So now let's start playing around with our hands here. See what we like. Could we fit a butterfly in there? If I really wanted to be technical, I could probably cut this out and then still keep the hands and kind of put, you know what? I think we're going to do that. Let's try it. Let's just see how it happens. I'm going to cut the baseball out. Okay, so now I've got to be careful so I don't rip this. I'm so bad about gluing right onto my book. I need to have scrap paper around me all the time. I'm so horrible about it. That's how you make a sticky mess. Be careful not to rip it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So I think we're gonna put him as Mr. Hands. Remember Fast Times in Ridgemont High, Mr. Hand? That just made me think of that. Okay. So let me just leave that the way it was. Okay, so the hands are there. And then I think, maybe we'll like layer the butterflies. Should we layer them? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go right on the page here. And I'm going to try to cover the circle as much as I can with the butterflies. Just go all around here. Maybe, oh no, I'm going to do this one. Maybe like that. I can get the glue all the way down here. Like that. I'm just layering and layering. Okay, and then I was thinking maybe we'll do these here like they're flying away. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, help me not to rip these. I kept them together. Don't rip on me. I mean, it's close. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Just come down a little bit. Come down a little bit there. Okay, there we go. There we go. I like that. And then okay, now I'm kind of I'm slowing it down on my thought process here. What do I do now? Cut out this last little bit if we can. Another thing to use, and I meant to mention this at the beginning and then I forgot, stickers. That's another good thing you can use. And I have my little collage soup sticker book here. Maybe we can find something to go here. I wonder if I have, oh, there's a butterfly thing there. Maybe I should use that. Oh, look, here's some butterfly things. Let's see what else I have in here. I have tons of these things. Maybe I'll put one of these down. These are clear. Oh, look, and here's some butterflies here. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll use all these butterfly things. Maybe we'll put down like one of these clear things. Let's see. These are really neat. I'm making a mess. Look, we could put that there. Let me just put that right there. See? Should we do that butterfly? I think I want to do this butterfly one. And then where's the other butterfly thing that we saw back here? Use one of these. Okay. So we can make this just go like that, maybe. Then I think I might put her down here. And I think I'm just gonna do this straight across here. Okay. And then our Enjoy Life. I guess we should put it close up. So the reader knows that they go together. Like that. Should we put it over there? I don't know. Let's just put it right in the middle. It's okay. There's no rules. And then this little butterfly. Stick you right there. So there, I think that's it. Maybe I need something here. I don't know if I have some type of image or something. I think I'm going to put this. I just found this. Just something, I feel like it's a little empty down there. A tree here, and now I'm feeling like I need something up there. I really like this. I'm really happy with that. How about a doily? Let's use a little bit of doily. Just to give it another dimension, maybe. Doilies they can tear too. They're very thin. Okay. There we go. I'm happy with that. And I think I'm done. I think I'm going to leave it. You know, I don't want to go overboard. Unless if you like going overboard, go overboard. Go for it. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I need to make more of my own papers. I'm running out. You know what? Maybe one more thing. I have these little word dictionary things I got off Amazon. And I love to use words in my art. Let's see if we have butterfly. It doesn't have a lot. Butter? Do we have butterfly? Yes, we have butterfly. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Perfect. And that's it. That's how you do a collage, finding papers and all that good stuff. So let's see, and then I'm just gonna, this is a spread I did yesterday. Yeah, did this, let's cut this off up here. That's from the other image on the other page. So yeah. I think that's good. I think I like that. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just date it. I like to date my pages so I know when I did them. So this is 8/20/25. So there you go. I hope that inspires you to be creative in finding things to go into your journal or your artwork. Use whatever you have on hand. Maybe treat yourself and buy some paper books or some papers from the craft store and just get creative and just go for it. Don't be afraid of the blank page. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share it. And I will see you on the next video.